Say what you will. But know that when people get tattoos or piercings, it's not to make us look appealing, and it is not for some psychological reason either. People get tattoos and piercings to express who they are, to tell their story by coloring in the blank spaces of their arms, legs, stomach, and back, not to show dominance or to try and prove that we are better. Hello, my name is Nicholas Libraro, and I'm a communications student at Ramapo College of New Jersey. I've been studying tattoos and body modifications for 5 years now, and I'm also heavily tattooed myself. Throughout high school, I was always made out to be an outcast due to the reasoning of me being heavily tattooed, having stretched ears, piercings, tight pants, and also by having my hair dyed different colors. It's very strange because I was also viewed as one of the top students of my class. But through my peers and the way people judged me, it didn't seem that way. I was always knocked down for being the person who I truly wanted to be. It really does hurt someone when you judge them based on their appearance. People aren't always what they seem. Trust me, being in my shoes, it's very, very hurtful. Never judge a book by its cover.
I really like tattoos. I think they're nice on people. And I think it's cool to kind of uncover other people's meanings behind their tattoos or ask them why they even got tattoos.
They're super cool, but I wouldn't want to get one because it's too demanding and too much of a commitment.
I think it's up to the individual. If they like them, it's up to them. It's their body to do what they want.
I personally wouldn't get a tattoo, but I feel like anyone can get tattoos if they want to. I think they can be really beautiful, and it's just an expression.
In the United States, it is widely recognized that human beings have total creative control over their body and physical appearance. Clothing, hair color, tattoos, and body modifications are some of the many known ways that we humans express our unique appearance. Even though humans have been expressing themselves in this fashion for over centuries, there are still occurrences of these individuals being judged by the way they choose to look. So it is now time to understand why we humans judge by appearance, not by personality. After researching tattoo artists in the tri-state area, I was able to find a young tattoo artist by the name of Mark James. He owns his own tattoo shop and has faced hardships getting to his dreams. Mark gave me access into his tattoo shop for a few days, getting to know him, watching him work, and also by letting me sit down with him and ask him a few questions.
My name is Mark James, and I'm a tattooer at Boulevard Electric Tattoo Parlor in Wayne. I've been tattooing for 7 years. My favorite tattoo on my body. I don't know, I collect tattoos. I've been tattooed by a lot of people that I look up to, like at least 20 of them. So it's really hard to say which is my favorite because I've had so many good experiences getting tattooed by so many different types of people. But I definitely think my favorite one would have to be, I have this little S on my wrist that my sister did when she was like 14. So that one's my favorite. That one's awesome.
So you got started through the actual art of getting yourself tattooed, but how did you know that you wanted to actually pursue it instead of art itself?
When I was like 18, I was going to tattoo parlors. Seeing how those tattooers live their life was awesome to me. It's like these dudes dress however they want to go to work. They listen to amazing music. So I think like seeing their lifestyle sucked me into wanting to do it.
Were there any hardships you faced on your way to becoming a tattoo artist or, running a shop?
Yeah, definitely in the beginning of tattooing, it's very hard. Like everyone in a tattoo shop knows someone who can be a great apprentice, So it was like I had to do a lot on my own for like 3 years, like tattooing out of my house, which is horrible. And I don't recommend anyone does that. It was just a mess. I'm happy it's over now. So, and people trust me kind of.
Yes and no, because I mean, like when you get a tattoo, it's like your interests and what you like and like kind of the person that you are, but at the same time, sometimes they're just there because you like the picture, you know?
I don't think so. I think they just are their personality. I mean, they're putting things on their body that they like.
I think that it definitely expresses like a part of their personality. Like I know guys who've gotten tattoos that like you could see it and you see that it's like kind of just a part of them.
If anything, they probably make a person like themselves more because they can put whatever they want on their body and express themselves. But I don't think it really changes who a person is because they're still who they are. It's the same thing with like clothes. You don't change because you wear different colored pants one day.
Have you ever been judged or personally victimized because of your tattoos?
Yeah, I just started telling this story because it happened like a month and a half ago. I joined this gym and I wear headphones and my headphones weren't turned on, and it's the Y. There's tons of like older people that go there, and I was just like on the treadmill or whatever, and I didn't have my headphones like playing any kind of music. And these three older dudes were just talking about me like blatantly, and I was just like, whatever, like, they're older, they got tons of things to say, like, but they have no idea, at all. But it's all the time. I see it, like, I'll be online at A&P and like a mom will just grab her kid and hold it closer, and it's like, I've never fucking gotten in trouble ever in my life. I've never done a day in jail, and like, I've never gotten, I have a perfect driving record, but people think because of the tattoos, like, oh, this kid, he's a criminal, What defines a person? I don't know, their personality. Definitely not anything on the exterior. Like, I have friends that don't even have a single fucking tattoo, And then I have friends that are covered in tattoos. Like, it really does, it's just how the person acts and if you get along with them. Like, there's tons of people that are horrible people that don't have any tattoos. There's horrible people with tattoos, and vice versa. Like, there's great people with tattoos, like, and great people without tattoos. I'm friends with all of them. Like, it really doesn't matter to me. Like, I don't really judge anyone on the exterior, obviously, because I look fucking ridiculous on the outside, But I have all sorts of friends, dude. Like, I don't know. What makes up someone's personality is just if we vibe together. Like, that's it.
We may never know how to solve this crisis of judging by appearance in the United States, but I have been able to come to an understanding of it all. Some think it's different, others believe it's the only way to be able to trust someone else. I've learned that in time, with more knowledge, and with further expansion of this idea, people learn to think before making an action. Before judging someone because they look differently, maybe approach them and ask them why they chose to look this way. And don't be afraid, we truly love to tell our stories, because that's all these are to us. Not an altercation in our appearance, but an added beauty to our life, to remember something forever and to tell a story once we move on. People with tattoos are just ordinary people just like you and I. Just because somebody has a different appearance doesn't mean anything. Always take a closer look, because when you look, you'll find true beauty.